Like, ew,
Taylor was
ew.
up there saying, "Ouch!"
It's like they're doing this to your to your asshole.
What's up, YouTube? This is Thomas, and that's
Taylor. And we're back.
yeah. We back to talk about a birth story.
Yeah, my labor and delivery, which was
Which was what?
it was crazy.
Oh, I thought you was asking me the date. I forgot.
Which
I'm just playing.
okay, so we're just gonna tell our my labor and delivery story since we're in the car. We don't have anything else to do, so we might as well.
Yeah.
It was what day?
May 27, 1993. I'm just playing. May 27, 2017.
Yes, and let's just start off by saying I was ready to have this baby. The last time you all seen me, I think I was like 6 months. It was early. So I'm like, I went through, it was a bad pregnancy. Well, it wasn't bad, but my feet was always swollen. I was fat. I'm short. I'm like 5'2". That might not be short to some people, but it's short to me. But I'm 5'2", and I'm gained like, I'm originally what is it? I'm originally like 111, 110 on a good day. And I got to 150, like 158.
No, you did.
Yes, I did.
No, you did
Yes,
not.
I did.
I was just playing. I don't know what she got.
I got to 158.
Uh-huh.
So that's a lot of weight for me
Yeah.
to be short.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was just ready to have this baby, long story short. So the night before I went to labor,
You mean the night? You said the night.
the night before I went into labor, I had my mom have a medicine ball. She has a medicine ball, so I asked her, could I use her medicine ball? Because I was in the mood to induce my labor. Like, I was set. I'm like, this baby is coming early. I don't care. So I pulled the ball out. I only bounced on it like twice. So I don't think that's how I got started. But anyway, he was painting my toes because we had a maternity shoot the next morning. So I wake up in the morning and my stomach is hurting. I went to go get my makeup done and my stomach is hurting, but I'm just blowing it off because how many false alarms I had? Like 2 of going to the hospital.
I think it was too.
So I was like, okay, I'm not paying attention to it because I'm not going to the hospital. So anyway, I got my makeup done at like 8:30, and then I came home to get ready, and my stomach was still hurting.
8:30 a.m.
Yeah, a.m. So my stomach was still hurting, and I was just like, just because it'll hurt and then it'll go away, and it was like I could take it. It wasn't like nothing major. So we went to go do our photo shoot or whatever, our shoot, and I had contractions during the whole time.
Yeah, you can if you guys was to follow our what is that, Instagram, you probably would see the pictures and you probably could tell from her face that she was having contractions.
Yeah.
Me, I couldn't tell. I just wanted to take the pictures for my own sake.
Yeah, he didn't care about my pain level or nothing. We'll link our Instagram and stuff below. But yeah, so she's taking a picture and I'm like holding the little paintbrush and everything. You'll see the picture. I'm or whatever, but I'm just pushing through it. That's like it was like at 11. That's when our shoot started. So then after the shoot or whatever, we went to go get something to eat. We went to Coney Connection because that was my pregnancy craving. Chicken, all flats, 10-piece fries with a lemonade, pink lemonade.
Yeah, but you leaving out the part. They were saying, what was that lady saying?
She was like, oh, if you guys have your baby before June 22nd, you guys can get a free newborn photo shoot. So him being cheap ass, he was like, he was like, come on, Tegan, you gotta come out now, or whatever, just joking. But and the lady was like, yeah, come on. She like touched my stomach. She was like, yeah, come on out so your parents get the free photo shoot or whatever.
Yeah, we were all joking. I didn't want her to come that day.
He wanted her to come that day.
No, I didn't. I wanted her to come maybe 2 weeks later after that.
But little did we know. So we got the chicken or whatever. We come home. We're sitting on the floor. I took my outfit off or whatever, and my stomach is still hurting. So in between me eating, I'm like eating, and then I'm like, I'm rocking back and forth. Then it's over with, so then I go back to eating. He's watching some basketball game. It was during some basketball game or whatever. So he's watching stuff about freaking LeBron James or whatever. And the Golden State Warriors or whatever.
The Golden State Warriors.
Anyway, so he's watching that, and then I'm like, my stomach's hurting, but I'm like, I'm not going to the hospital because the lady specifically told me, she was like, if you can be on your phone and talk through it, you're not in labor, you're not in active labor. So I'm taking it as, I mean, I'm in pain at the moment, but it's not lasting long. It's like back to back, but it's like, it was every 5 minutes, which I should have known, but this is my first kid, mind you. So it's back to back every 5 minutes, but it's lasting
Our first kid, just throw that out there.
Oh my God, I'm just now noticing I keep saying my throughout the whole video, but it's our baby, our labor and delivery story. Just have to throw that out there. Let me call my mom, because she works at the hospital, so the hospital I was going to deliver at. So I called my mom, she didn't answer. So I'm like, oh my gosh, she's about to get off work. Does she come home and I'm gone? I don't got no way to contact her or whatever. So I tell my loving husband, we need to go to the hospital. And you know what he does?
And I was trying to hold off. I was sitting there saying, oh, for real? Oh, okay. Trying to sit there and hopefully wait for the pain to go away, because I did not feel like going to the hospital and sleeping on that hard ass sofa they got. And we just was there maybe last week. The week before she
I got in a car accident.
Yeah, she got into a car accident, but we was there a week before she gave birth. So I didn't want to go through that again because I didn't like sleeping on that chair and it'd be cold in there, and I'd be hungry, and I'd rather be at home just not doing nothing. And I had to work that day too, so I really didn't want to go.
So I go to the living room to be like, okay, let's get in the car. This man is on the phone paying our Sprint bill, paying our cellular device.
I was trying to hold on as long as I can, thinking the pain was going to go away.
I'm holding the wall, like, rocking back and forth, passing the contractions. And he's like, yeah, I want to make a payment arrangement.
Yeah, when she was rocking back and forth like that, even though I was on the phone with Sprint, I knew it was a little more serious. So I said, let me get up off the phone and take her.
So we get to the hospital and we go through triage. And I'm like, my contractions are going to be spaced out. I'm not going to have another one while the nurse is checking me. Like, while she's there present, she's hooking me up to the thermometers. I'm not going to have a contraction. And then she's not going to believe me because I was just here. They're just going to be like, this girl. Because, they like to do, like, first-time moms. So it's like, oh, you don't know you're in labor. Like, oh, it's nothing. It's probably nothing. But it was something. So fast forward, she put me on a monitor or whatever, get me in a triage. That's the thing. The first time they put me in a real room. This time they put me in a triage. Like, she's about to get sent home. We not about to waste our good bed on her. Anyway, so she hooked me up or whatever, and I had a contraction. And she's talking to me, filling out the paper. I'm having contractions. My mom gets there or whatever. Then she's like, we're going to have to check you. So if anybody who's pregnant and you're further along, you know what check you means. It's like,
yeah, that's when they shove the fist up the, you know what,
up your hoo-ha, basically, your precious jewels. So she goes to do that. I'm like, I'm dreading it. So she does it, and she stops, and then she goes, I gotta go get somebody else. So I'm like, so what is it? Like, am I staying? Am I tripping? Like, what is it? And she just says, I gotta go get somebody else. So this nurse comes and she's like, what? You want me to check her? Lady's like, yeah. So she's like, okay, sweetie, I gotta check you. I'm having a contraction. Mind you, I had a contraction before the other lady checked me, but she was nice enough to be like, okay, we're gonna let your contraction pass, then I'll check you. This nurse checked me in the middle of my contraction. And when I tell you I wanted to rip her face off, it made my contraction 30 times worse, mind you. When she asked me my pain level before, I said a 5. When she checked me during my contraction, she made it a freaking 30. Anyway, she checked me. She was like, "Oh yeah, she's an 8." I'm like, my husband go do this laugh. He does this nervous laugh when he
Whatever. It's not no nervous laugh. I laughed because how the lady came in. She came in with the glove, pulled it down, and it made a smack noise like that. So I knew she was gonna go in there hard. And how she went in like this.
And she didn't even brace. She didn't even let me brace myself. She said, "I'm about to check you. This is it." She was like, "I'm about to check you."
Exactly, and that's why I thought it was funny because Taylor was up there saying, "Ouch!" So that's why I thought it was funny.
So when she said it's at 8, my mom was in the hallway talking on the phone because she was still on the clock. So she was on the phone. So they come there like, "We need to get you to a room now." So I'm walking because for some reason, they didn't roll me to my room or anything. So I'm walking down the hall having a contraction. My mom is like, they're like, "You're going to have this baby today." I'm just like, oh my God. Mentally, I'm excited, but mentally, I'm like, I wonder what's about to happen. So I walk down the hall. I get to my room. I go to put my gown on. I put my gown on, and I have a bad contraction. My mom is trying to like baby me because
that's what she do.
So my mom was like, "Oh, come here, let me help you. Come here, let me help you. Put your." And I'm like, "Get off me!" Like straight, get off me. So then I'm pausing. And then I walk out the room. Everybody's panicking. Everybody's getting stuff, trying to get stuff ready. I sit down, and I'm like, all of a sudden I feel hot. I'm like, I'm so hot. I think I said it, but nobody heard me. So I slid my socks off. I took my socks off. I'm like, I'm so hot. Then they see that my water broke. And this isn't like a 2-minute, the way I'm explaining it may sound like it took longer, but this isn't like a 1-minute time span, like my gown getting to the bed. So when I get to bed, my water breaks.
In the hallway, walk into the other room. In the other room that they, I guess, take pregnant people to that's getting ready to have a baby. I think it was like maybe 4 rooms down.
Yeah.
Like going this way. So as she was walking going this way, her water break or whatever it is, I guess. I didn't see it on the floor, so I didn't know what was going on.
So I sit on the bed, on the edge of the bed, and I feel a gush of water. It's like warm water, like somebody just spilling warm water down you. So I'm just like, oh my God. And as soon as it got done, it was like, this might be TMI, but if you're watching this, obviously you expect TMI. But it felt like a fist or a rock, like somebody dropping a rock, and this is your lady parts. Somebody dropping like a big boulder, and it's like, that's what it felt like. And I was just like, ah! And I'm just like, ah! And then I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting so hot at this point. I just want to rip my clothes off. They trying to get me in the bed. I get in the bed. They spreading my legs open wide. They like, oh, it's time to go. Yep. This and that.
And this is the part when I had to walk out to call my job, tell them I had to call in.
Yeah, because he wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting her to go into labor. So while I'm on the phone with my manager, you can hear Taylor in the background just screaming. And I left out the room. It probably went like kind of down the hall. Probably like 2 rooms down the hall from the room she was at. But you can hear her screaming like, ah! Like an exorcist was coming.
It was the exorcist.
And my manager is in the phone like, is that her in the background? I'm like, yeah. She was like, all right, you ain't got to come in, this and that. So then I get off the phone with her. I go back in the room, and Taylor in there screaming. It's like 5 nurses in there. She's screaming so dang loud that other nurses is coming in that ain't got nothing to do with it. The freaking paintings on the wall is shaking. Everything's going crazy.
No, they were. When I tell y'all, mind you, I told y'all I rated my pain level a 5. That whole day, it was a 5. When that water got done breaking, it was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, my pain level was a 30 after my water broke. It was like, I can't even explain it. And then, like, I was yelling so loud that I felt like my head was, like, rattling in my skull. Like, it was just shaking.
She was yelling so
I said my freaking head was rattling in my skull. I meant, I felt like my brain was rattling in my skull. Oh my God. Blind moments. put your hand down there again. Don't. And she's like, the nurse, and this ended up being my favorite nurse. She was like, I got to. And got in my face like, I got it. So I'm like, so she checked. She was like, you're a 10. And then next thing you know, they're talking, trying to tell me. Some people are telling me, hold on, because my doctor wasn't there. Like, duh, it was too fast. So some people telling me not to push. Other people telling me do what my body do. While everybody's bickering.
What did it say? Do what your body say do. Or
Yeah.
some talk like that they were saying.
So while everybody's bickering, I yell out, I'm about to push. Because she was coming out like, Tegan was not playing. And I wish if we figure out how to insert a clip of Snapchat. And I'm having contractions back to back. Tegan is trying to come. She not playing. She said, you took your pictures. I'm coming. I'm coming out. Snap of me saying, like, I was joking in the car, like, Tegan's about to come out. She's about to be on her way. No, really. She was on her way. She was not playing. So, I'm like, I'm about to push. So, I go to push. And nobody tells you that is going to feel like that. Nobody tells you. Nobody. When they said they can't describe the pain, you can't describe the pain. It's like,
what it feel like?
It feels like somebody is taking a freaking rock about this big and it's connected to a pole, a metal pole, so they got a good grip on it. TMI, but it's like they're doing this, like taking that metal rock and that pole and shoving it. It's like, this is how men feel in prison when they get raped. So, like, that's how painful it is. And I'm screaming so loud. The lady's telling me, you gotta stop screaming. I'm trying to help you not rip. And I'm just like, okay. Then, fast forward from all my screaming, they keep telling me the baby's almost here. That's a lie. They tell you that because they want you to keep going and stay motivated. But that don't keep you motivated. That baby was not coming. Nowhere near coming. So, my husband tells me, yes, it is. He said, the baby's almost here, Taylor. I don't know what I said. I said, no, it's not. You lying.
Yeah, she was like, no, it's not. You lying. I was like, I'm not going to lie to you. Because I was thinking, like, if I was giving birth, I wouldn't want nobody to lie to me. So when I said it, it was like, it was there, but it was like wasn't being shown. But when I looked again, like, I saw the head. I hurried up and peeked because I didn't want to see it. I hurried up and peeked. And I was like, all right, it's really coming out. And she up there, they telling her to breathe. She's like, okay.
Yeah. I went from being a badass, because everybody out to saying, okay. So I'm breathing how they want me to. So then, the lady was like, you need to breathe. I said, I am breathing. Like, you not gonna let nobody take nothing. And then they wanted me to push. I refused to push. I said, why can't people push for me? Like, literally, you not going to do that. It hurts so bad. So then to even, you know how you just randomly, like, have your legs open. Like, you don't even want to have your legs open. I was trying to close my legs, and they were pulling it back, like, no, you can't close your legs. The baby got to come out. I'm like, no. So I'm trying to keep my legs closed. They said, Mom. I think they said, Mom, grab her legs.
Oh, yeah. Her mama grabbed her leg, and, like, it's kind of hard to explain because they had Taylor, like, her knees was up, and then they had her legs, like, I don't know.
It was like if you was, a chicken wing.
Yeah, like a chicken wing, basically. And her mom was supposed to pull her leg back. So as soon as her mom tried to pull her leg back, Taylor turned to her and said, let go of my leg. Taylor mom was like, and I'm cracking the hell up. Her mama went in the corner by the bathroom, was just standing there like this the whole time. Like, she was scared. So I'm sitting there laughing, you know, and I'm thinking, damn, should I grab her leg?
No.
So I ain't even attempt to grab her leg because, for one, I don't know. It was so much going on. You know, I knew she was in pain. I didn't want to do nothing to add on more to it. So eventually she ended up kind of opening her legs, I guess.
Because the baby, she was pushing her way out. Like, I didn't even have to push no more. It was like she was pushing her own body out. Like, I didn't even have to push no more. And then people was, oh my God. People was arguing. And they was like, push, don't push, whatever. Then finally, I just felt like she was like, I had kind of did like, you know how you breathe and you kind of let go and like it, like your body pushes on its own. I did that and I felt like something go out and then come in. TMI again. Oh, I'm gonna stop saying that. It's TMI anyway. So it did that and I'm like, okay, she's right here. So I started pushing and I was like, ah! Like,
Yeah, screaming.
while I was pushing, because
Screaming.
that's how bad it hurt. It was like, and when they say like the ring of fire, there is a ring of fire and it burns so bad. It's like, it's not even a burn like fire burn. It's like, say if somebody would keep giving you a freaking Indian burn over and over and over in the same spot. That's what it feels like. So I'm pushing. Next thing you know, I feel one gush. So of course that's the head. Then another gush, and that's the body. When I tell you, Jesus himself came down and took all that pain away from me. Oh my God. It was the best feeling ever. Until my doctor came in the room, hunky dory, talking about some, oh, I was at farmer's market. This and that, we got delivered the placenta. Cracking all these jokes and shit. They press on your stomach and it hurts so bad because you just freaking had all that tension from those contractions. So they're pressing on my stomach. The placenta comes out. Boom. I'm thinking I'm done. Like, wipe me up, clean me up. I'm in heaven bliss because there's no more pain. Like, you literally feel like a relief. It's like Jesus came down himself and just said, you're healed, my child. So then he goes and says, we got to stitch you. Okay. So he numbs me. And I remember exactly how I said, I was like, ew, ew.
Yeah, she was dramatic.
Well, that's how I was sounding when I was pushing. When my labors first started, I kept going, ew, it hurts. That's exactly how I sounded. So Tegan copied off of me. They cleaned me up and took my princess to the other side.
Yeah, put her in a little light. What they do with the chickens. I couldn't really pay attention to what they was doing to her. Like, I had my right eye on Tegan and then my left eye on Taylor, so I was a little cross-eyed at the time. But I was trying to make sure both of them was all right. I wanted to go check on Tegan when she was in the little the chicken nest thing that they got. But then I knew that, you know, Taylor needed some support, and she already cussed out her mama. In the midst of all that, her mama is still standing in the corner like this.
No, she wasn't.
Still,
No, listen to
yes,
him.
she was. She was standing in that corner for a good 10 minutes. And me, you know, I wanted to kind of, like, cry. But then again, I'm like, I can't cry because if I cry, then Taylor might cry. So I'm like, I got to pull it together. So in the midst of that, I'm like, okay, so I got to stand here while Taylor get this done. So she getting the stitches or whatnot. And the only thing that's going through my head is, what the hell? Like, what's going on? Like, we just had a whole baby. Like, everything was just moving so fast. And then some parts was moving slow. They brought Tegan over there. Tegan was so small. I think she was
4 pounds and 6 ounces.
Yeah, she was 4 pounds and 6 ounces. She
a
came
month early.
Yeah, she came a month early, so she was like
her mom.
like this. I'm just playing. She wasn't that small, but she was small. So they came over there, you know, trying to get somebody to hold her. I can't even remember. That's like this how so much stuff was going on. I don't even know who held her first.
You did.
Oh, I did?
I'll never forget her
Yeah.
being that small.
But, you know, we got a gift from it, so that's all that mattered. And
Yeah.
I would not put Taylor through that again.
We
Anybody
probably
out there?
would.
No.
Yes.
Heck no.
We
Years from now.
Yeah, like
Years
when
from
she's
now,
like
like
7.
5 years from now, or 6, or whatever, how many years it is. But as of now, no. I feel like if you get pregnant, the dude should take consideration of the woman that's getting pregnant too, because the woman really goes through pain. And if you love your girl that much, you do not want to see him go through pain, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, like, I don't know, that joke was weird. She was in so much pain, I felt bad for her. I was thinking, like, damn, if it was a way I could push, I'll push for her. But
That
it
was
ain't.
some serious pain.
Yeah.
But if you guys have any questions or want to know more, I guess we told you everything anyway. But for me, as far as the recovery process and all that, for first time moms, feel free to leave a comment below and ask.
Yep. And before this video is over, what is a TMI?
TMI is too much information.
Oh, okay.
You want to see more from us? Like our video. Let us know that you guys are watching. Don't just watch and not like or dislike. We don't mind. Either or.
Yeah. Share if you want to.
Tell
Subscribe
a friend.
as
Tell
a
a
must.
friend.
Yeah, tell a friend.
And subscribe. Don't watch our video and not subscribe. And then try to come back and see if we post it again because we know. We see. I'm just saying we don't see.
No, we don't see.
But be polite.
Be polite and subscribe. You don't have to, but we would like for you to subscribe.
If you don't watch, we're going to subscribe. Her Instagram, you'll be able to see her face.
Yeah, you'll be able to see her face if you follow the Instagram, but I have my own reasons why I don't want to show her
Follow our
on
Instagram.
video right now.
Yeah. And follow our Snapchat. We'll leave our Snapchat below if you want to see us. Because we're... I was about to say we're more active on Snap than on here. But technically, yeah, we're more active on Snap than on here.
Yeah.
But... see you later. We'll be back for another video soon.
Yep.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Bye.